seconds, I'm gonna hand this to Jim. What's going on?
I think I met him.
Yeah? My name's Kyle, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Kyle
Well,
Hustle.
good for you.
He's 30-some missions Foggia, Italy on us.
Well, would you want to see up inside? Take you to the front.
To who?
You want to see up to the front there? I'll take you through.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
All right,
and
let's go.
see if it's safe to get in here.
I might need to pop some corks just a little bit higher. Jim, we got a gentleman who's doing 33 missions in one of these. Yeah, so he's coming in now.
We didn't have this kind of a door though.
Well, we did that after she got damaged.
Oh, that's it.
This one had a training accident. Wiped out the belly, right here, right wing, and took her back to the factory, rebuilt her, filled the Bombay in, put a cargo door to the side of her to use her to ferry personnel and supplies, all during the war. She was number 18 built, out of the 18,000 that were built.
Pretty good. Yeah.
She's 72 years old this year.
No doubt about it. Yeah,
Hey,
I
Grandpa.
threw a couple of these out.
Got rid of them for weight.
Oh, I had to strip them down. A couple of times. Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa,
Everything.
put your hand on that 50 and turn around and smile for me.
The who?
You put your hand on that 50 and turn around and smile for me.
I don't know. Okay.
You want to go forward, sir?
Yeah, I'll go forward. I was just gonna look. There was a hatch here that I bailed out of this hatch. But not this hatch. This is different.
You'll need to duck down here because that wing low is really low.
Oh,
If you remember. Yeah, the family can come. You guys let the family in.
Yeah. Just one at a time on the stairs.
So this door was added after. We'll get into one of the 8 guys there.
What about a hatch here?
Watch your.
Go ahead and go down, sir, but just watch your head. It's very low.
Might be easier.
Can you stand up on here and just kind of take a look through there? Or?
Yeah, the only thing's back there is 4 chairs right now.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna turn it into this winter, because we were just given some B-24 radios.
Oh, wow.
So therefore, we're gonna rebuild
So I need to
as
show
much of
you.
that as we can.
My father just went through, he was a radio operator, maybe he said that, in Waste Gunner.
I believe I heard that from one.
So he had to throw a couple of these out for.
So they threw everything out, and then he still had to parachute out on the coast of Italy. With no practice, you just gotta shoot and you jump. That was all you did.
If you go down, sir, duck very low
Yeah.
and pull your shoulders in.
Not very much room in there, is
Not a whole
No,
lot.
there's not.
You mind if I go
No,
forward?
you can go forward.
Holy cannoli. So these cables. Dad, where did you end up sitting back in here? Has this been changed in here?
Oh, this is all different. My radio is right here. And this has all been changed. The top turret was up here. And
This was a turret gun up, a turret up here?
yeah.
How did the guy to the nose gun get up down in there?
We crawled through underneath.
Underneath
I
here?
guess, yeah.
Where the stairway is, they went through underneath here?
I don't know exactly though, but they've rebuilt this and changed it, right? I
Yeah,
think
looks
so.
like you have to go down through here to get to the nose.
Yeah,
Crawling underneath that stairs.
Yep.
for
Gee
sure.
whiz.
Not a lot of room.
I'd like to know, you're in combat and you finally you're going down, you got a parachute. How did these guys ever get out of here? How the hell could they ever get out?
Well, either went through the Bombay or out through the top
And if
hatch.
this thing was any kind of
Well,
pitching
yeah.
and diving to get through this hole and get to the back?
There were automatic pilots and different ways to do it, but by that time I was already out, so.
But you know what? Man, they talk about like primitive
Oh,
stuff, chains and different things on the rudders. and-
Yes.
I mean, you look at the controls, hydraulic lines, those cables that are running back and forth through the wings. They
Well-
can see where you could be damaged so easily, and how would you fly it? You know.
Well, a lot of that cable damage showed up when you come in for a landing, and
Yeah.
when you got home to the base, and if you couldn't get the landing gear down, well, then you had to bring it in on the belly, or sometimes I never did it, but you had an option to bail out
Well,
over the base, yeah. Which when they couldn't get the landing gear down, and well, you got to be 20 years old to handle this. You can't make it work any other way.
You gotta be fearless.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, they was. No, they made a lot of things work up here, I'll tell you.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. You spent hours and hours and hours and hours in one of these. You know, when you were over there.
Yes.
Some of those flights are 10 hours long. 8 to 10 hours.
7, 8 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like being in a sardine can.
It
Yeah.
is, absolutely.
That's kind of how it was.
This was the most manufactured plane in World War II.
No, you have bailed out of them a few times.
Yes. Once.
Once. Okay.
Once out of this one.
Okay.
But what I've thought about since was that, like at about 12, 13,000 feet, the match wouldn't light. You couldn't light a match. There was no oxygen. And we were all smoking. There's the trick. Everybody's smoking, and strong gasoline fumes.
Jeez.
It was amazing that, but that's when the smoking kind of quit.
Cigarettes would not burn.
At 15, well, even after 10,000 feet, then you wouldn't smoke anymore. But
So you fly enough in the plane, you'll quit smoking.
yes,
It wouldn't burn anymore, huh? I never thought
no,
about that.
yes,
Hmm.
no. No, of course, this is all changed. My radio is right here. A radio operator sat right here. And
That equipment's kind of hard to come by nowadays.
oh, I can see that. This is all changed so bad.
Trying to restore to
And
the upper deck here, where this one's where you
and the gasoline up
Okay.
in the wings.
run
And
the different models.
Yep.
what is that?
What
Oh.
model was it that you were on? The J?
He was asking what model you were on.
They were in 1944 to
Okay.
45, so whatever they were flying then.
And yes, and we flew over a brand new B-24 when my crew went.
Yeah.
When we flew to Africa and went to Italy,
Brand new one.
it was brand new and it didn't last long either. 3-4 missions and it was shot.
Shot to pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they just fixed them up and patched them, and by tomorrow morning they could go again. Gee whiz.
Sheet metal rivets, bubble gum.
Yes.
Little wire here and there. Huh?
No way. That was something, but we knew. Boy, you never thought you'd ever make 35 missions in this crate. Never. Not after the first. After
Yeah, not after the first one.
after 6 missions.
The sixth mission, it was you never
I
survive.
said, for God's sake, that we'll never make it home now. And and that's what, and that's the way it went, because when a plane blows up pretty close to you and flak
Riddling your plane and
everything was bad that way. And
but you said that in some of your journal entries you had 50 holes in the plane from flak.
well, there was times when the flak holes I'd go through the skin of this plane like nothing. And when a 88 millimeter flak shell explodes out close to your plane heaves from side to side. The concussion is so terrific and it's so loud that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we made it anyway. We had put on our flak helmets and our flak suits, and
Only half made it though, Dad. Half of them were killed.
well, yes.
Half the crews were lost.
You know, let's see now if I can remember right. We went over with 20 bombers, new ones, and golly, I think only about three crews made it back. Yeah. We made it back to the States.
Out of the 20,
Yeah.
only 3 survived.
Yeah. So
You won the lottery.
Yep.
I guess,
Yep.
but that's how it is. But now, it's hard to even think about it because it's a long time ago. But still, once in a while, I go on a mission at night, and you wouldn't believe how real it can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only, what is it, 70 years ago? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah. I know, and we flew a couple of night missions solo. Can you imagine, in one of these,
At night?
we trained for several weeks eating carrots to improve our eyesight for seeing in the dark. And our mission was to Munich, Germany. And the idea was to get these people out of bed and get them going because there's a bomber coming over. And
You were just to disrupt?
and we had a load of bombs too, but we couldn't find the target. The radar wasn't good enough then we had a radar man and he couldn't pick out nothing. And so, well anyway, of course my pilot was a very patriotic guy. And he, instead of picking out something and dropping these bombs, we could have done some hell of a damage. No way, took them home. Took them back to Foggia, and we landed with that damn load of bombs.
Yep.
That was kind of crazy. And
You didn't get credit for the mission because you didn't drop the bombs, right?
right, and we never got credit for going on the mission. And well, that's crazy. Why they asked me how many missions you fly. I figured about 37, because they're the ones I didn't get credit for.
Yeah.
And but anyway, we don't care. We made it back, so yeah.
This was a turret gunner up here.
Yes.
Is this right up here?
Yes.
Okay.
That's for
Did
sure.
he stand up and shoot at the turret?
No.
He was
we
up in there?
climbed up in there, yeah.
Oh.
No, this that's all remodeled, modified here to make this